guys, my name is Dary and Marquez, and this is gonna be the documentary review that I've watched, which is #1 ng school ko. So we could see in the first video, Michelle's doing her morning routine before she go to school, and as she goes to Sindangan Elementary School, we could actually see some students are being well behaved, and somehow they can actually, even in the least number of the students, they actually know how to handle a lot of students. And I'm quite interested about the exercise that they've been doing, because while they're doing exercise, they're reciting multiplication table, which is really shocked that a lot of students are not even complaining about it. And it was good because they can memorize multiplication table while being more fit, or somehow as their exercise, as how they exercise, they could be energized in after the flag ceremony. And while in their class, it's quite interesting because in order to understand the lesson, they create motivational activity, and it helps the student to be not only to understand the lesson, but also they could enjoy learning. And through the help of teacher Leia's motivational activity, it helps the student to be motivated to learn more, and somehow being more attentive to the lesson that she been taught. And by this, I believe that her teaching skills helps a lot of teachers in Sindangan Elementary School in order to make them more capable and being more effective teacher to their students. As the video continues, we actually met Abigail, she's the top student in Sindangan Elementary School. In this girl, even though she is too young, she have an ability to somehow understand and somehow easily to assist some grade 1 student in order to tell story time or storytelling, which is really mature to her age. And you could totally see it, she's still a kid, and she can be mature as her age. It was amazing, and somehow shocked, because I don't actually know her actual age, but I think she's already grade 6 graduating. And even me as a education student, it never comes to my mind to do the storytelling, because I never done that to kids. But Abigail did it well, to be honest. And as the video continues, we met Mildred, which is the top 2 in Sindangan Elementary School. They have the same perspective. The reason they cannot be competing themselves, which is really helpful for them. And somehow it's nice to see that they're not competing in rankings. They don't bother if they are gonna be top 1 or top 2, because they're besties, and somehow they're best friends, and leave each other's around. And yeah, as we met Mildred, we also see Mildred teaching other kids in her barrio. I am not familiar with her barrio, but yeah, she helps. She also helps other children or other kids to learn by teaching ABCs, right, and how to write and read it. And to be honest, in Mildred's life or life's point of view, we could actually see how Mildred prioritized to help with her parents. And at this young age, she wanted to do something in order to provide herself to go to school, or somehow to provide herself in order to continue studying. You can totally see she's not even in adolescent stage, but she's been mature as poverty um how poverty affects her, not only her but also the people in Sindangan. And in others, they could say that they are amazed to this girl, but for me it could be amazed, but somehow I felt bad for them, because at the young age they already being mature for their sake of their future, and it needs a lot of time in order to understand your social life, especially if you are not financially stable. I just can't believe that Mildred, Abigail, and even Michelle understand how social life would go. Maybe it needs a lot of time, and somehow I hope those kids could, I mean, the videos have already been played in way back in 2006. I hope in this generation, yeah, we could be aware being in our financial status or being in our social life, but it doesn't mean that we need to pressure ourselves to somehow navigate our social status and being pressured that we need to do a lot of things in order to fix it. We're still young, and yeah, we can find other ways to help our parents and families. But little side note, you're still young, and you still need to understand how childhood feels, and how to be young. You need to understand how you should still need to act like a child. And that's all for today. Thank you.